P-R-U-L-W-A-L-K-E-R. I'm in charge of Christ Episcopal Church in Belleville, New Jersey. And I guess I came mostly to share my own journey on all this with my, and story about my partner and I. I moved here 9 years ago from just outside Rochester, New York. And it's been a struggle as we got together and tried to solidify our own relationship and have it recognized by our family and friends. In Rochester, the city itself had passed a domestic partnership law. Must be 12 years ago, I'm going to say now. And it's really interesting because we went to get our license and we had to go to a window where it said dog license and domestic partnership license. And she said, "What are you here for, dog license or domestic partnership?" That was the beginning of our relationship together 12 years ago. I was very pleased when domestic partnership, at least we got that far in the state. I was more excited when civil unions came into play. There are several levels that this affects me. One, in my professional life, out of my own parish, we run support groups for the gay, lesbian, and lesbian community for quite some time now. And my experience is that even within the gay and lesbian community, there are a lot of our members that do not completely understand what civil unions are all about. There's a lot of confusion among them as well, among us. In society in general, as I work in the community, I happen to be the last president of the Belleville Chamber of Commerce and currently serve as the vice president of the new merged chamber, which takes in 3 townships. And I have a lot of interaction with the business community. Very few of them recognize civil unions for what they really are or the rights that go with them. More so, in my own personal life, this past year, I've had to go through some medical testing and hospitalizations for surgery on my leg. I've had some problems, and it's been a long journey. It's very interesting, in our own UMDNJ, right in Newark when I got there, they asked if I had a spouse, and I said yes, and I told them. They didn't know where to list them because there was nothing on the form that said anything about civil unions. Just about 2 weeks ago, I went to the new doctor that I was referred to because they're going to have to do a knee replacement. I got to his office, and they're all too concerned about making sure that I had listed a spouse so they know who to contact if there was a problem after surgery or during surgery. There was no place on the form for civil unions. My experience is, in general, most people in our communities look at this as a second-class marriage, sort of. I don't even know if they would use the term marriage. It's below marriage. It's another form, and they know that it's not the same. At least that's how they view it. It takes a lot of explanation for them to understand that it really is the same, right down to the letter of the last I dotted and T crossed. And you almost have to show them the evidence because they really don't get it. Equal, different but equal has never worked in our community or our nation. We know that from segregation. It's never really accomplished what it intended to do. And I think the only fair thing to work this situation out is to call it what it really is and to recognize the gay and lesbian couples that want to be married as married individuals. That's just my experience.